Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's live stream of our homebrew D&D campaign, The Darkness of Amon'Gul, a high fantasy campaign set in the continent of Creydor. We are the Conduits of Chaos, a bunch of D&D and gaming enthusiasts from Wales, and in tonight's episode, we rejoin our adventurers as they continue their battle against the mighty white dragon Mozor deep in the Goblin Ranges. But before we crack into tonight's action and a recap of last session, just a quick thank you as always to all of our supporters. If you are new to the channel or just tuning in, please check out all of our past episodes, all available on our Twitch and YouTube channels. Links are in the channel description below. And if you do like what you see, please do hit that subscribe button while you are there. Right, first things first, gotta make it clear, if you are watching this episode back, fear not, you're not imagining things and you're not missing an episode. We did have some tech issues last week or in the last stream, which meant we weren't able to upload the last session. So I'll do my best to summarize in today's recap. But fortunately, and to be fair, it was mainly a fight. So thankfully, no major elements missed. So with that, let's head over to the table and see how everyone's doing tonight. We ready for your grand finale with Mozor?
I think so.
Already dead on my screen, so yeah.
Oh, always full of confidence. I mean, we're confident
Grizz,
you had to turn yourself into an ape.
Yeah, like we're missing Grizz, and Grizz is usually the one who gives you some insults at the start, isn't he?
Yeah, good point. We are missing Grizz tonight. Unfortunately, he is unwell, so we have decided to carry on with the three of us, or the four of us, if you include myself. But yeah, so I believe Drent, you'll be playing Grizz's character tonight.
Yep. Hence why the insults come from me. You suck. You suck.
Yeah. Any highlights from last session? Anyone remembers?
Throwback. Being body slamming the dragon.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's actually made the recap.
Yeah, and then falling over. That wasn't so good.
So maybe on that, actually, it's probably a good segue into the last session's recap. So I'll just chuck on a bit of music.
You might need to explain why there's a turtle there.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, it's a shame that you can't flip that turtle upside down, which we'll find out why shortly. So yeah, at the start of the last session then, you found yourselves still in the surrounds of the frozen waterfall. After an initial skirmish with Grupan and his minions, you felt a chilling gust of wind surround you, sending the temperatures plummeting as a familiar foe, the large white dragon Mozor, appeared ahead of you. So with the battle already in flight, the intensity ramped up as Mozor joined the field, keenly bent on bringing death to you all, especially Drent. We started with Grizz at the top of the turn order, who lay in some beefy hits on one of the bugbears, only to then find themselves surrounded by the rest of Grupan's goons. With Mozor up next, he started by making his fearful presence clear as his words echoed across the battlefield. Fortunately, though, your rolls were all on point as you managed to roll successful saves against it. Unfortunately, couldn't say the same for the poor bugbears, who, a few of them were feared. With Mozor commanding his presence, he followed up by swooping down and striking down at the group around him, causing some hefty blows as he cleared his path to Drent. And then following this, Cathbad, showing off some fancy new spells, hit Mozor with Blight, as Drent's silver tongue managed to persuade the bugbears and goblins to attack Mozor instead of the party. Up next was Grupan at the northern end of the battle, who oddly became shrouded in a shadowy aura as he reappeared behind Mozor and attempted to hit him, but unfortunately missed as Mozor flapped his wings violently as all of the remaining bugbears and goblins around him, including Grupan, were knocked prone as he then flew high into the sky, but not before suffering a critical attack of opportunity by Grizz, which was a hefty 30 points of damage, which was a nice freebie there. And in a crit-filled evening, a follow-up attack from Lovac killed one of the goblins, or I think it might have been the hobgoblin commander, outright, as he then taunted Grupan with probably what was the quote of the night. "Are you sure you're a bugbear? You fight like a jellyfish." And yeah, so with that, Drent feeling the need for some extra power turned Brovac into Broape, who then jumped on the rock and grappled Mozor to the ground, landed on Grupan, causing him some crushing damage. But the star of the show was back again as some more crits from Grizz, who was on fire that night, on Mozor, continued to anger him, and in doing so, Mozor scales and mouth began to glow blue as he exhaled a frosty breath across the battlefield, killing all of the goblins and bugbears outright, as well as knocking Grizz unconscious, whilst also breaking Drent's focus on Broape. And I think he hit quite a few of you for a bit of damage as well, so a bit of a hefty blow from Mozor there. And again, feeling the need for more firepower, Cathbad summoned a number of woodland critters to the battlefield in the form of 8 sprites. Handy little spell there. We'll see what damage or interference they can cause in tonight's session. But yeah, after a series of trading blows, Lovac managed to kill another bugbear as Mozor once again took to the air and turned his sights back to Drent on the eastern side of the waterfall. But fortunately for Drent, some terrible rolls, he missed with every single strike. Meanwhile, while Cathbad enjoyed finding every patch of cracking ice on the battlefield, turned himself into an upside down turtle as he slipped on the ice, falling prone. So with the battle looking hairy, Drent opted to turn himself into a giant ape to once again go pound for pound with Mozor. And in the final moments, we saw Lovac turn his attentions to Grupan, whose focus was solely on Grizz, and as he slashed in with Sun Fury and his Sword of Wounding, severely injured Grupan, which led to the mighty Brovac coming in with the last turn of the round, dealing a deadly final blow to the bugbear commander with his Morning Star. So we saw Brovac really upping his game. Now not only a shadow killer, but now seemingly a bugbear alpha male too. And that's where we'll pick up tonight's session. You find yourself still in the surrounds of the frozen waterfall. With Brovac having laid the final blow to the bugbear leader Grupan, your focus now shifts towards Mozor, who is hell-bent on making this your final resting place. But as we pick up at the top of the turn order, your attentions are shifted for a moment as you hear a loud screech echo throughout the waterfall. And we'll pick up with Grizz as you all see a shadow-like creature appear on the large stone near the passageway to the south.
No way.
Over to the battle overlay.
Oh my word.
Wait a second, I thought we sorted out these things.
Oh.
Also, isn't it Sprite first?
It is, yeah.
It is. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Main
Sorry,
characters
it's the
first,
sprite
please,
groups.
mate.
Not even Grizz, sorry. Yeah. It's actually the creature rolled higher, but the sprites were firsts.
Okay.
Does Lovac notice it? Or is that rock in the way?
You, given your order in the turn order, you hear the screech, and yeah, you get a sense of the presence. It's quite large.
Okay. But I can't see it. Maybe I know what it is anyway, because I've fought it before, right? Cool.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah,
last
it's a
time.
similar
Yeah.
screech to what you've heard previously.
Okay.
So sorry, Cathbad. Yeah, we'll start with the sprite group.
I was tempted to try and get the sprite to flip Cathbad over, but I think the sprite's just gonna have a pop at Mozor. I think if I can, do a somewhere between 1 to 4 damage, then every little helps, right? So sprite group number 2, I just need to check the distance, so because I don't want to roll at disadvantage. 60 feet away, and they've got 40 feet of flying movement. So I'm gonna move my sprite here. My sprites. Oh, hang on. There we go. And they're gonna fire their short bows? Yeah, short bows at Mozor. What did I do last time? I rolled once for all 4, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Let's go.
21. One
Nice
piercing
21.
damage. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, wait. I was gonna say he's got to succeed a DC 10 Constitution, but if I remember rightly, he has a plus 11 modifier.
I was going to say, as he can only got to do 4.
Otherwise,
I will
he'd get
roll. He rolled a
poisoned.
25. He
Close.
succeeds.
He's not poisoned then, but yeah, it takes 4 damage from 4 short bows. I don't know why I was going like that. I guess it's more
4
of a...
points of damage.
I'm guessing he's not concentrating on a spell either.
Who, Mozor?
Yeah.
At this moment in time, he is
concentration
not.
check.
The sprite then, so the sprite is invisible until it attacks and then becomes invisible again. So that's it. That's all it can do, or they can do.
Does it become invisible again?
Did you roll? Yeah. Does it go invisible after every round?
It says the sprite magically turns invisible until it can. Oh, okay. Maybe it becomes visible after its first attack then, until it attacks or casts a spell.
Yeah. So it gets
Okay,
the
cool.
first element of surprise, essentially.
Okay, yeah, cool. Fair enough. Okay, so both my sprites are visible then to Mozor.
Yeah.
Not that they care, but
Okay. Anything further from sprite group number 2?
no, they can't do anything else.
And as these arrows come in towards Mozor, as they make slight pierces around the sides of his scales, causing some minor damage, he shrugs them off as he starts to flap his wings in a violent movement as Drent, you're within 10 feet. The only one within 10 feet.
Yep.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yeah. Oops. Give me a sec.
With the apes stat block.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm just seeing if he has any bonus to it. I don't think he does. So a 21.
21.
Yeah, this is one
Great
dexterous
roll.
freaking ape.
Um,
Oh, come on, Dredd.
Yeah.
I've been teasing Mike now, saying that if I'm still an ape when it comes to my turn, Mike is dead.
as you take no effect as you manage to be sternly gripped into the floor as this wing attack seems to try and push you to the floor, but you manage to stand strong as Mozor, however, does move backwards, but still remains within your range.
Yep.
Next up is the shadow creature that has just appeared on the rock to the south entryway to the waterfall. And as that screech now reverberates throughout the waterfall, can everyone give me a Constitution saving throw, please? Everybody on the battlefield.
I'm gonna roll 2 for my sprites. I didn't see what I've just rolled then. What have I got? A 16 for me.
19.
No, oh, hang on. I need to roll it as a
this will be
turtle.
for Grizz. Oh, wow.
Okay, turtle is +2 anyway, so can I just keep that 16? Is that right?
That's what you rolled, is it? 16?
Yeah, I just need to do
Yeah,
the sprites as well. Where are the saving throws? So I just roll con here. What? Did I just roll two nat ones?
That's the two awful rolls.
What the
Wow.
hell? How is that possible? So the sprites fail miserably. I think that could be the end of them.
Lovak and Mozor both succeed. Everybody else, I believe, has rolled less than an 18. As
Mozor.
this screech echoes round the waterfall, it's deafening as it seems to pierce your ears as you all become deafened.
Oh, okay.
So a deafened state is a creature can't hear and automatically fails any ability check that requires hearing. May also impact hearing, obviously, your allies or spells if they require a verbal component to them. So just bear that in mind. It might be a disadvantage with something like that. Okay.
What's a good
Let's get
icon
him.
for being deaf? This one.
And as that screech reverberates, the creature seems to hover as it floats over towards Lovak. As you start to see this swirling shadows seem to extend from its body, what you saw before at the goblin camp where you first encountered these creatures, as the shadow seems to go from this form towards Grupan's body, but starts to almost like a soul leaving the body, a soul entering the body of Grupan. And in doing so, you see Grupan's body start to agitate. It almost seems to be moving. Its lifeless body seems to be moving quite rashly on the ground beneath you. And there we shall leave its turn. As Grizz, you are now up.
Okay. Can I get access to Grizz's token, please?
Sure can. There you go.
Lovely. And then just a quick question. Seeing the apparition do that to Gutman's body, would it be in a way that would make Grizz think, oh no, this body's going to raise up and fight us now? Because obviously that's what Ryan's thinking, but Grizz wouldn't know that, would he?
It seems to be violently moving as though its limbs are like being affected in some way, shape or form. You wouldn't have seen this before, so I can't say you'd know much beyond that.
Yeah.
Although saying that, you saw perhaps something similar during your time of the plague in Earthfield.
And did things come from the dead then and we had to kill them again then? I would guess that would be a yes then.
Oh, yeah.
So based on that, Grizz is going to stay and... Because, is the spirit spectre thing in Grupan's body now, or is it still where it is?
It's still where it is.
Okay, that's made things much easier then, right? Grizz is then not going to do that and sit and fight that. Grizz is going to...
Sorry, just to make sure it's clear, I was going to save it till Grupan's turn. But yeah, you start to see it agitating towards almost like a functioning state. So I am going to remove the X off group band right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Man, this is so awkward. No, I'm gonna stick with what I'm gonna do first, only because it's really cool for what I think monks are cool at. So I'm going to attempt to move, and I'm gonna just do the line to give you in case you have to do the old fall in the muck stuff. No, just have to go there. There? Yeah, and he's gonna go there. So do I cross the ice puddles on that route, Mike?
As you take that route, yeah, no problem.
Sick.
The ground beneath you seems to crunch just as you pass Brovac, but you don't feel
Get away with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that uses bonus action at a key point to step of the wind. That's how he moved so far. And then he is going to attack with the Blade of the Golden King. At advantage because of flanking, yeah?
It is.
Sick.
Oof.
That roll.
27, I think.
Nice.
Nice hit.
So, because of things, that was 1d6 plus 7, so it's also an extra. An extra 8 damage as well. For his
On
first
top of
attack.
the 11.
On top of the 11, yeah.
So
That was
19
his-
points of damage.
First attack, and then the second attack.
Oh my god, no way. That's like crit. I think he's had 4
Oh my
crits
God.
in this battle.
Oh my god, okay. So
Oh,
I don't know how
madness.
you want to do it, but you know the extra damage versus Mozo.
It's 3d6 extra damage too. Yeah. Three
Yeah,
full
but
dice.
does it? So it does get critted as well. So that
It's
is
full dice
6,
of every
12,
modifier. Yeah.
18, 24, 31 plus 46. Slash. So it's 41 plus 17. 58.
Oh, was the first one meant to be 4d6 as well? Because you rolled 3d6 on the first round.
No, because the first one calculates the 4d6, the 1d6. Oh yeah, sorry. So you have to take one of them off. So sorry, no, it's. Oh man, I gotta work math now. It's. It was a 6 instead of a 4, so it was 6, 12, 18, 24 plus 7 is 31.
What's the modifier? It's the Blade of the Golden King, isn't it? So it's. Oh, it's 3d6, so it's right. So what's the 4d6 you're rolling now?
It was for the extra attack of it, do you know what I mean? Because it's. Oh, hang on, yeah. That's
So it should be
what I've done wrong.
3d6, yeah?
It should be 3d6, yeah.
Yeah. So take your 4, 5, 4, just take off the last
Yeah.
4. So
Plus 31.
9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 plus 12 is 25 from the the first hit. From the second of the hit, yeah, but just in the base damage. Then 1d6 on top of that, plus 3d6 on top of that. So it's 4d6 on top of that, isn't it? Full dice.
Yeah.
6 so it's 24 on top of the 25, isn't it? So it's 49 points of damage. Make sense?
Yeah, sounds good.
And as you do that, Mozor howls out in anguish. As his breath becomes heavy.
And he says, I didn't like you anyway, and I should have stole some of your treasure. No, he doesn't say the last bit. So there.
Is Grizz doing anything else?
No. I was tempted, but no.
Okay. So up next is Mozor. As a puffin Mozor. I shan't be defeated by the likes of you, vile vermin. Let's hope he rolls a 5 or a 6. Oh, yes, he rolled a 5. Yes.
I don't like that being good. You're not allowed to be this happy, Mike.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got carried away. Drent makes it too easy sometimes for me to enjoy causing him pain. So yeah, as Mozor steps back, you can see once again that in his deep puffin state that he starts to glow a blue again from his underbelly as his mouth starts to radiate a blue aura as it opens wide before an icy blast echoes out into the battlefield. And let's see where this hits.
Somewhere around here, I reckon. In the middle where no one stood.
Isn't it like 60 foot long as well, though?
He shoots the shadow creature, clips it, doesn't hit low back. Oh, that's quite wide.
Aim for the turtle.
Hey!
Oh, I think it's on there.
That's much better. There's literally a small chance he misses me now. I was like, Mike is definitely doing me here and centering it on my head.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be everybody where that touches is square.
Yeah.
So
I think Sprite Group 1, I say.
I think so. That's going to be Drent, Cathbad, Brovac, Lovac, and the Shadow Creature, and Sprite Group 2.
Yep.
Okay.
I do like the new measuring tool on you.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's really cool.
So as that cold breath begins to emanate in a 60-foot cone, can everybody make a Constitution saving throw? Who I just mentioned there, please. So I need to roll 1 for Brovac.
7.
I can't remember where we landed last time, but am I not immune to cold? That's Cathbad.
I think we said you're resistant.
Or still
right?
resistant. Okay, yeah. So that means I roll with advantage, right?
No, you
No.
automatically take half damage, and if
That's
you
it.
succeed, you take a quarter.
Okay. What was the save, sorry? Con.
Constitution saving throw.
21 for
Nice.
Cathbad. It's one of the Sprite groups. Where they
I
got?
reckon they're dead, no matter what.
They have 2 HP each.
Oh, they're definitely dead. They did like 50 damage to us last time.
I'll let you roll them with advantage because there's 4 of them. But
Okay. It's not going to help. 8 and
15.
15.
Okay, can anybody who failed a 19 take full damage from the next strike, please?
That's bad.
So everybody who takes full damage will take 55 points of damage. Anybody
this-
who's Go on.
Sorry. Is this deemed to be an attack? When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack?
I don't
Yeah.
think it is it?
I mean, it's not a direct attack because it's a saving throw.
Are you trying to wangle evasion for it?
Uncanny dodge.
Ah, uncanny touch. I don't think that does. No.
I mean, I'm happy for you to check if you do want to do a quick Google, but it's not a directed attack. It's an area of effect. So,
Yeah, I think I'm reaching.
because it's not an attack roll, he's not making an attack roll against you. So, everybody who failed takes 55 points of damage. Anybody who succeeded would take
27?
26. No, yeah, 27. You're right. 27 points damage, but if you've got resistance, that's halved.
So 13 for Kath Turtle Bad.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Then can you delete Sprite Group 2, please? Because they just about got wiped out there.
Yeah.
And
Also,
shrink.
can you knock off Drent Ape as well, please? And
Trent Ape's
between
gone.
Little old Drent, yeah. I failed my concentration check. You know, when 27 was it? I couldn't have succeeded then. No.
So I'm gonna put you. You put yourself back in whatever square you want, and make sure your HP's right as well.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, unfortunately, Brovac failed. Brovac is down. As you see Brovac fall to his feet. And the shadow creature also failed as it howls out with a vicious screech.
And dies?
As it takes the full damage.
That's handy.
Yeah. But does it die?
I feel
Okay.
like that took quite a long fight last time we fought these shadow creatures.
Yeah.
There is only one of them this time.
Mm.
At the moment.
Yes.
Sorry. Go back.
Uncanny dodge is not helpful, so I am down.
Okay. As we come to Turtlebad.
Okay. I need to get myself back on my flippers. So I need to make a DC 10 dexterity check, and that uses up all my movement to start off with.
Is that different for a turtle, is it?
Yeah, that's in its specific stat block.
Okay.
Becoming stable. So
So it's not about being prone though.
yeah, so
Prone's
when I am
normally
prone,
half movement.
yeah, but I'm on my back, so I can't move, can I? Because I'm on my shell.
I think it was like a rule for the actual.
Yeah, it's like I
okay.
put it in the.
Yeah, in
well,
the
let me
stat
put
block.
it in the. Oh, it's rolled it for me again. Well, yeah, it doesn't have the detail. Sorry, but yeah,
Okay.
I rolled a 10, so I am
You
upright
succeed.
again, just about. So I somehow managed to rock back over, and then I'm gonna. Crap! What can they do? They can bite. Is the water next to me? Is that like open now? Is that ice gone?
As your weight of the turtle presses on it as you flip back over, let me
Yeah.
roll a d20. It cracks, but not where you are, but the rest of it seems to like break into ice, to a watery pool.
So can I jump in the water and swim under the ice?
I love it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I've got. Oh no! Wait, I've used up all my movement this turn, haven't I? So I can't do it this turn because I use up all my movement writing myself. Ah, okay, that's a bit annoying. And now I've given up my move. Sorry. I can't do anything else because all I can do is bite. So I'm gonna have to end my turn there, unfortunately. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Which brings us on to Drent.
Okay. Drent, seeing as things are getting a little too close for call, is going to start off by using his bonus action to tell Mozor that this didn't have to end this way. Now you're going to have to die. And is going to use my bonus action to give... what's it even called? The minus 1d8 to its next saving throw.
Yeah.
And then it is going to give it a... One sec, sorry. A dex saving throw, please. Of 18 with a minus 1d8.
Rolled a 7.
Fantastic. So it would take 29 points of damage on a fail.
Why is it blue?
Rolls are coming in
Hang on.
hot.
Hang on.
Look at that. Blue.
Hang on.
What does that mean?
That's instant death damage because it's blue.
So, I should have said he failed,
Yeah, but you got
but
the
he
legendary
resistance
Yeah.
and succeeds instead.
I thought he would. Yeah, I thought he would. I just didn't want to, give you that option and tell you.
I completely forgot about it for a moment.
Yeah. So on a success, then it takes half, so obviously 14.
And so, what is this move? Which part of the horn is it?
So I pull out Boar's mighty horn, and I give it a blast towards it, and all like wind and force flies towards it, shoots up all the ice underneath it, and Jaggly hits it, and it takes 14 points of... no idea what damage it is. Of... bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. And it's from a spell, so it'd be magical bludgeoning damage.
So, as Boar's mighty horn raises sharp icicles of rock from the ground beneath, starts to impale Mozor in areas as he howls out in an anguish, deep voice. Tell me how
No way.
he dies in
Get in there!
your words.
Oh man, no way. I didn't think it was that close. Oh, so once it
This
hits him, Drent's gonna like step over him at like the last few seconds of his breath, and I'll go, now I get all your treasure.
Oh no.
And I like
Drent-
push one of the stones like into its face, to try, or into its heart to try and, push off the last bit.
And as that last bit flings out of the ground, he lets out another howling roar as a strange magical aura begins to emanate around his body as a bright purple orb appears and glows at his core. And as he lets out a final breath, your time will come! You have not seen the end of me! As the bright beams of light, like rays of the sun, start to beam out into the distance around you. And as quickly as they started, the beams start to recede back into the orb as you see Mozor's body shrink from his large size into this orb as though being crushed by a magical power, and turn into nothingness towards its center. And as his body fades, the orb explodes with a blinding purple light as the world around you returns to normal.
I thought you was about to say it goes black and I'm unconscious then. I was thinking, oh no. Oh shit, man, that's so good.
And as that happens, I just need to roll something. Oh no, wrong one. As that light radiates outwards, the shadow creature lets out another howling screech as its form seems to be impacted by this bright light. As its essence becomes smaller, however still present. But, just so you're aware, so his body is... Mozo's body's disappeared.
Okay, I
Good
just had a
riddance.
thought then, what if this flipping zombie thing, spectral thing, gets into Mozo's body? I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You
Is
imagine.
there like a purple gem on the floor though, did you say, Mike? Or is that
No,
part
so
of the
this
effect that happened
purple
to it?
orb just,
Okay.
like, exploded in a bright
Yeah.
ball of light.
Yeah, just a little sneaky look down, it's not there, right? And I'm gonna make my way over to the party trying to help out with the spectre thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, and that will end my turn, please.
So that's the end of Drent's turn. And we come back to Grupan's twisted, shaking body as it starts to animate even greater. And actually, its limbs touch the floor as he raises his body off the ground. And doesn't see Lovak's body as a threat beneath him, so turns to swipe towards the pixie group with his claws. A 19. And actually, because there's 4 creatures there, let me just check. I'm on the wrong one. Sorry, I haven't got his stat block up. He was down. So he makes 3 attacks. And I'm going to say they're all with his claws right now. And it's going to be... Okay, so the first one, Cathbad, is a 19. The second a 15 and the third a 14.
Wait, what on me?
On the Pixie group.
Oh, they're gone.
The Pixie group 1.
Yeah, because I got hit, didn't I? Ryan reminded me I need a concentration check on the...
Oh, okay, so sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I was just about to say that, but I was just waiting for you to... do you want to
Pixies
attack someone
disappear.
else?
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry.
So yeah, as Grupan, he was prone, so his body... He's got 15 movement, so... He moves here as he sees Drent move in before him. And as you see Grupan move in, you do see this shadow creature almost making movements as he looks towards Grupan and Drent. And with that, the only thing he can do is he pulls out his a javelin very slowly, and in one movement throws it with an unexpected force. (26).
Ooh.
And hits, I assume, for 10 points of damage. As it catches you right in your upper chest.
Yep. Mine's dead. And for once I'm not concentrating on a spell, so that's good.
Lovak.
Do we do whisper rolls for death saving throws?
Oh, so you are down then. I didn't realise you was down. I don't know why I got so confused. I know I didn't see a plus on your body.
Yeah, GM roll. Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, we don't have to explain. Sometimes people on the battlefield don't see, but yeah, I mean, Drent, you're looking right at him, so you would see he's down.
Yeah.
Okay, and just so you know, as Grupan's movement as well, you see his eyes are glowing a blue, shining color, similar to the eyes of the shadow creature. Any further action? I'm sorry. Coming on to Brovak then, and I'm gonna do similar. Which brings us on to the creature. So, looking down at Lovak, this creature moves behind him as he leans over to him as his shadow starts to swirl around his form again. But in a slightly different motion. It seems to go for your shadow that seems dormant upon the floor. And with that, where is the one I'm looking for? Oh yeah, there. You're incapacitated, so you automatically fail saving throws?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as that happens, your shadow seems to be consumed back into this creature as his form starts to build out once more. For you,
damage.
It's no damage. However, your strength and dexterity modifiers have been reduced by 2 for the moment.
Okay.
And actually, sorry, your maximum hit points are reduced by your level as well.
So -9.
Ouch.
Like. I can't see that stuff yet because I've got the death saves in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as a damage?
I'm trying to think because you're in the negative now, aren't you? So I would say it reduces the limit of your health. So it's like -9 the other way. Doesn't take -9 off you, but it takes -9 off your maximum hit points.
So you don't think it's damaging, no?
No,
Because if it is, I'll have to take a failure one. Cool.
it's not. It's just reducing your maximum hit points. And another effect. Can you roll me a D100, please?
Me.
Yeah.
500 to see.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
64.
64. Okay. Doesn't impact you right now. But that is, I believe, its action. Yeah, that's his action. Which brings us on to Grizz.
Nice.
He's got loads of movement, actually, hasn't he, Grizz?
I'm gonna see how you do these point
You're on mute.
lines now.
Trent's on mute, I think.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, does this cross your puddles of death zone, Mike?
It's the same route you took. No.
Fantastic. So Grizz
You
is
hear
going
a slight creak as you go past Brovac.
Yeah. So he's got enough room to get like here. And so that uses bonus action again and another key point. So I'm flying through Grizz's key points is for him. But then he is going to take 2 attacks with his amazing sword. So first attack, second attack. For a 22 and a 30 to hit.
Confirm the damage type on that blade.
It says piercing on the.
It says piercing on the
Chat thing.
properties. I'm just going to double check it's not written into the text. It says slashing on the damage type on the 1d6 plus 2, so hang on.
So that's fine. They both hit.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, because it was 2 hits, right? So yeah,
Yep.
they both hit.
Oh, it and the damage roll made for this magic weapon in addition to it ignores resistance to slashing damage. So obviously it has slashing damage on its thing as well.
Yeah, so both hit.
And obviously the damage then is 25.
Minus 25 points of damage.
Yep.
As you swipe through this creature's form, but you do seem to find some resistance as it screeches. As you seem to now have gauged its attention.
I would also like to spend 1 more key point to give it a DC 14 con save. It might do something cool. That's for stunning strike, so if he fails it stuns him.
14.
Yeah.
17.
Ah, good. Oh, sorry. Is this creature large, Mike?
This creature is large, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good then. Yeah, thank you then. That's Grizz's turn done.
Okay. So we don't have more there. We're at Turtle Bad.
Okay.
Feel bad.
I'm gonna do it because I want to do it. I don't know if it's gonna have much effect yet, but I'm gonna use my dash action to swim from. Let me put the line in this puddle to this puddle. So I've got 40 feet of movement normally, so I'm pretty sure I can dash across there 55 feet. So
if you want, I will let you give a perception check while you dive to see if you notice from underneath other pockets of perhaps thinner ice.
All right, let's do that then. So I'll jump in.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what a snapping turtle's perception is like this. Where are they? Giant snapping turtle perception. Ooh, +7.
Nice.
Perception. Nice. So you
There's one here.
see... Well, yeah, I said as
Just north of
Grizz
Brovac,
went past
wasn't
Brovac.
it? Yeah. Oh wow.
Ooh. That looks like... Okay, so there's like a little path running through the middle of that.
Yeah.
So my only question is then, because I take up 4 squares, can I break through any of that space?
Hang on. I just wanna. You also notice a puddle in the far distance.
Ooh.
I don't know if you got the range for that, but I just wanted to make sure that you did.
Yeah,
see both.
I do. So I've got 40 feet of swim, so dash would be 80, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
So I've got plenty of range under that. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
So all I would say is maybe roll a strength check as part of this movement.
Yeah, okay. What, to get out of the water?
Well, given your size,
to break up.
it's gonna be a
Cool.
mild
Okay,
check.
that's fine because I can breathe underwater.
So
either way,
basically, just don't roll a 1.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Everyone maybe notices a shadow coming under the ice, and Turtlebad makes a move for the corner. Strength check.
Actually, that was quite cool. Oh no. Shit, what's that?
21. I feel like you should proper jump out of the water.
Free willy.
Yeah, as you
With that check.
literally jump free willy style out of the water. Yeah.
I can't attack though because I used my action to dash, so I'm just gonna stay there on the sort of. Well, I guess I'm on the edge of it, right? Oh crap! What have I just done? Sorry.
No, I just moved it to the wrong layer. The thing. I was trying to make it look cool, like you were still under the ice, but then I messed it up.
I did
Sorry.
see it. It did look like it at one
flickered,
point, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the GM. The turtle's bigger than it looks on the tokens.
Yeah, the
There you
square
go.
is bigger. Yeah.
So yeah,
that's perfect.
you fling out of the ice, the other side of this creature.
I guess I'm in range of being hit, but that's fine. Let's go. Let's just do it. That's my turn.
Okay, which brings us on to Drent.
Okay. Brent needs to be a little careful here, but we do. Oh, actually, you are 45. Okay, so Trent is going to. Okay, it's probably going to hurt, but he's going to do it anyway. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I have to get next to this big monster thing? No, I do not. So in fact, I can go back one more. So I'm going to go... No, can't go there. So Trent's going to go 25 yards to there. Thinking how stupid it is being in melee with friggin' nasty things again. And he's going to give his horn another blast, and is this time going to cast resonant healing. So everybody within 30 feet of me, hopefully who I have my choice. Yep, to all my allies within 30 feet of me gain 9 points of healing based on my level.
Whoa.
Amazing.
I am, Mike, as an RP thing, going to attempt to cast it on all the hobgoblins and goblins and everyone like that, bar Grupan. And if they're instantly dead, they're instantly dead and I can't do anything about it. But if I could heal them, I was going to try.
Confirm your 20. I don't think it hits the bottom.
Sorry, it's radius of 30 for the distance that it heals.
So it hits everyone then.
It would hit everyone, but obviously I don't remember how many rounds they've been dead, whether they were making saving throw saves, whether they got instant killed on their health pools. I don't know how you want to work that.
So I get 9. Just straight
Yep,
off?
everybody in the party
Cool.
gets 9. I was tempted to do it on Grupan as well, but you actually actively tried to kill him as well.
Okay.
Mosul's corpse not not in there.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
it?
not here. That's a shame. I was definitely going to do that.
Somehow Mosul returned.
Okay. Right, okay, I know I'm going to play this one. So, yeah, as your healing resonance, or what's the word called? What's the move called?
It is called Resonant Healing.
Resonant healing, I was close.
Yep.
Sort of emanates from the horn around you. Yeah, you start to see Lovac, revive from his unconscious state, as does Brovac. And unfortunately, the others don't, because they would. I rolled a series of d20s there. I rolled one each on them all, but they also took an immediate fail from Mosul's breath weapon.
Yeah.
So none of them revive. Except, I just want to confirm, he was. It needs to be from the corner. 60 foot snap to corner.
Yeah, that is actually the perfect corner as well, where it was.
Actually, so no, the 3 at the bottom didn't. Okay, so I was being overly harsh there. I thought they were all in range. So actually, these 2 do. However, the goblin did roll a 1. So and he rolled a 9. So the goblin stays dead, but the hobgoblin commander and the bugbear both return with 9 hit points.
Sick.
The other guy, the other bugbear, was in the breath weapon, so he's dead.
Okay. And I realize that's just a bonus action, so I'm going to shout,
Nice.
"Don't die on us yet, we've got plenty more to kill." And then I actually have an action left, so I'm gonna fire my hand crossbow at the spectre-looking thing. Which is it a disadvantage because group hand is next to me? I never remember those rulings.
No, as long as the target is not within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
Disadvantage on range, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm firing a ranged attack with an enemy next to me, and I can't remember if that's disadvantage.
No, it's the same as the spell thing, isn't it? It's when you're attacking the creature itself, the target is within 5 feet of you, not something else is within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Then a 17 to hit.
Unless you're playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I haven't played that game yet.
It's
It's
awesome.
very true.
Oh, I just
Also-
fired shot with a rapier instead of the shadow steel crossbow.
Also, you create a wall with people in Baldur's Gate 3. You can't get past them.
Oh, nice. Nice. So it's an 18, really, not a 17, because
An 18
I
against
hit the wrong one.
an 18 against the creature.
Yeah.
Hits.
And 5 damage.
As it does hit resistance again, as as it hits him, and it takes the full 5 points of damage, but then you see almost like the spear goes through and hits the pool of water just beyond Turtlebad. I remember his name then.
Okay.
Um,
That ends my turn, which I thought was sick.
that move is amazing.
Yeah.
I knew that horn would be like really good at some point.
Yeah, I'll try and time it for the right things, right?
Brent's definitely living up to some of those songs that we heard about him in those taverns.
You mean the ones Drent have wrote? There's like secretly been palming them off, you know?
Yeah. Learn this one the day before I arrive.
So, as Krupan is up next, this sort of animated bugbear now with glowing blue eyes, as he slowly moves, his neck is almost twisted, and he cracks it back into place as he sees the bugbear just rise before him, and without even thinking, he takes a strike with his Morning Star as he slowly cricks it up and smashes into him. He has got a 10-foot reach, same as Lovak. And he takes 2 strikes. So the second one hits, the first one misses. And with the second hit,
Silvery
takes
barbs.
12.
Silvery barbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really don't want to waste my spell slots on NPCs, but
Yeah?
I think Drent would. Oh, damn it.
Okay. Do you want to?
Yeah. I think that's an appropriate thing that he'd do. He's just tried to heal them. He would try to save their lives.
Okay, so confirm the action then.
Silvery barbs. It just gives you disadvantage on that attack, and then it
So
gives
disadvantage
to
on the
someone.
second attack, so he's going to roll his Morning Star hit once more.
Yeah. And it gives advantage to someone, so I'll give advantage to Lovak. It's a crit.
Yeah. He hit his AC, took 17, as he hits the creature in front of him and takes, what was the damage?
12, I think the first one was.
12 points of damage, which obviously he's got 9 hit points, so the bugbear falls to the ground. As it doesn't go unnoticed by the Hobgoblin commander, who seems to be the next target, as again another spear just gets launched in a almost robotic movement from Krupan, as you see the Shadow Eater creature just almost dancing. Yes, a javelin hits. Oh yeah, he can do enough damage. I could have rolled 12 points of damage and he rolled 11. Well, he could have rolled 16 actually, but rolled 11. So the Hobgoblin commander also falls to the ground.
Okay.
As he spins around to turn his attention to Brovak. But he's out of movement, out of action. So, brings us on to Lovak.
Drinking the potion, is that an action in this game, yeah?
I can't remember.
I think in normal rules it is.
In
Does
normal
not-
rules, is, yeah.
So
but-
DMG doesn't explicitly specify that it requires an action to drink. I'd have to look it up in the DM manual.
Yeah, pretty sure it is.
Everything I've read has said it's an action, and then
Yeah.
and then a lot of people house rule it so that you don't, isn't it? So it's like a bonus action to take and an action to give to someone else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, everything seems to say action, doesn't it?
yeah, I do think we did have a house rule on it, but I can't remember because we haven't used them in so long.
No. I even forget I'm carrying one.
Yeah, I was
Let me just
praying.
check.
I was looking for my bag.
We have a lot of healing spells, don't we? So we never really get around to it.
Let's just check. I am on the page, so... Potions are a consumable magic item. Drinking a potion or administering it to another character requires an action. So that's
Okay.
page 139 of the DM guide. So, sorry, it does require an action.
Cool. Righto. Bonus action disengage for my roguelike. I'm gonna bugger off up there, but as I'm running up there, I'm scrambling in my backpack for the I think it's a great healing potion. Let's find it again.
Yeah, that's one I've got.
Potion of
so-
healing, greater. Yes, so I'm gonna take that.
Oh, I've got 2.
Yeah, and take 13 points of healing.
Okay. So take 13 points of healing, but I also forgot about your roll of 64. So, as you move away, you successfully move away, but you start to get blurry vision as images start to pierce into your mind, and you can't tell them from reality as they're so vivid in your mind, and for a moment they start to interrupt your thought process. So at this point you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Ability checks.
Ability checks, yes.
Okay. Is that skill checks? Doesn't you count as skill checks, is it?
No,
Sounds
it's
effective.
specifically ability checks, yeah.
Alright, cool. I've moved as far as I can. I've done my bonus and action, so that's me.
Okay.
Let's get rid
Which
of
brings
this
us on to Provac, that turns around and sees this animated version of Gruban in front of him. And it's like, brother, what's going on? As he just reacts and strikes down with his Morning Star. But he's so like shaken by the fact that this creature is. He's killed shadow creatures. He's killed Krupan, but he's come back and he's not seen this kind of animated creature before, and he is so shaky that he misses it. Brother, as he just stands there, stunned. Which brings us on to the top of the turn order, but we are over halfway through the session, so let's take a quick 5-minute break there, and we'll come back at 10:02 if that's good with everyone, as we'll rejoin the adventurers as we just continue on this battle with the shadow creature. So we'll be back shortly as we take our middle break.
Let's go.
Sick. Oh, thanks.
Welcome back, everyone. We'll rejoin our adventurers as they continue their battle against the shadow creature, having slain Mozor, or at least extinguished him from the battlefield. So another one to add to Drent's dragon slaying prowess, let's say, as your mighty battles seem to be really taking it to the next level. So we'll come back to the top of the turn order as the shadow creature is up first, and as it looks towards Grizz, it feels the presence of Cathbad or Turtlebad and Drent nearby. However, maintains his focus upon Grizz as let me have a look. I am going to just check something. "30-foot cone's pretty rubbish, isn't it?" Not got a very wide angle. As because that's group band, that's his, isn't it? The 30-foot cone is not great at all. And anyway, I can't do what I was just about to do. But I can do this one anyway because it hasn't used this ability. So let me just check some music back on. Great. So it seems to weave in all of its shadowy form as these shadowy lashes seem to strike out from it as it starts to grow and expand around the area as these shadow wisps seem to fly from its form. And can everybody within 60 feet?
That's everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Come on, Turtle, you've done it once.
Oh, 12.
Grizz coming along. Oh, nice one, Captain.
Turtle's showing some real prowess today. Jumping out of the water.
What an awful roll anyway. And its damage rolled 2 1s. So can anybody who failed a 16, I was just checking if it takes half damage, but it doesn't. So anybody who takes or fails the 16 takes 19 points of damage, and anybody who succeeds takes 0.
Take 0.
Doesn't take half damage.
Nice.
And it's necrotic if it impacts anything as well. As you all feel this like horrible sensation cross your skin. And Lovak, are you the only one?
Yeah, Lovak takes half anyway, though, right? Because of evasion.
If I choose to, yeah.
If you chose to. I choose to die.
Yeah, how many points?
19 points.
Could have survived it, just so you know. But yeah, I'll half that.
So you take 9 points of damage. As you start to feel this burning sensation across your skin as it lets out a howling screech.
I have disadvantage, don't I? Actually,
Oh, yeah.
does it
Oh,
matter?
and -2 to...
Yeah.
And you have -2 to your strength and dexterity.
Yes. Definitely failed. It's not a 1, no. Cool. So I took 9 points.
Okay. And that's the end of its turn. Grizz.
Okay. Looking at how we're doing pretty good. Grizz is going to come over here to get flanking against the creature. And it's going to take 2 swings at it with the Blade of the Golden King.
Oof. Hit.
So that's the advantage one. So the first one was with advantage, so a 24 for 8 points of damage. And the second one, as with advantage, is a 13. Damn.
Misses.
And then... Is it just bonus action for unarmed strikes, or do you have to pay key points for it?
You only get your basic attack actions, then you have to pay key points to use further action.
Flurry of blows. Yeah, for flurry of blows, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. Use value action. Yeah, so I'm going to do flurry of blows to make 2 attacks, is it, or 1?
I think it's just... Oh, I don't know. Does it say on it?
Just try to double check with a quick bump and slow
I
read.
think it's 1.
No, so it is 2. It's after you
Oh, it
take
is 2, is it?
attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as
Oh,
bonus action.
there you go. Right.
So
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Flurry. So.
yep. So first one at advantage is a
28 hits.
28
Oof.
for 11. Wow, that's a lot. And then the second one, an 18 for 10.
18
damage.
hits. So it takes an additional 21 points of damage.
Yeah, that's freaking loads. And
As
he
this
has
creature screeches.
Nice. And then, as part of that, as part of his open hand technique, he has to make a dex saving throw of 14, or falls prone. I'm not sure if he can fall prone, like at the visuals of the creature, but
Unless it's got it on his stat block. No. So it fails with a 14.
it is
With a
now
12.
prone.
With a 12.
It is prone.
So he is now prone? Oh, it is now prone?
Yep.
Turtle Bad, you're up.
I'm in range, aren't I? That square, there's yeah, touching. So it's come to
Sorry.
this.
I am gonna just interrupt you a sec.
Okay.
As you see Grupan's body fall to the floor.
A result.
Nice.
Failed his cons.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's concentrating on it.
He could be back though, right?
If you kill him.
So the giant snapping turtle has one kind of attack. It's not even called snapping, it's just bite. I've got to remember though, because I've now got Gauntlets of the Earth Builder, that all my animal attack rolls have a +2. So let's see.
At advantage.
Is it?
You're
You have her
flanking.
anyway because you're flanking, but you have
Oh,
it
and
'cause
he's
prone
prone.
as well.
Yeah.
22?
Yeah.
And damage roll coming in. +2 to that as
What?
well, because it's damage and hit.
Oh my
That's
god,
a
that's an
snappy,
amazing
snappy
roll.
turtle.
So that is a big bite out of this shadow creature. Big chomp.
Wow.
As this creature's lower on the ground and his form is lower, you just start to nibble into the shadow.
I feel like I'm kind of like biting into his like leg or like butt or something from where the turtle is.
As his head like twists up on its, like, what you can imagine is his neck, and just looks straight at you.
Yeah, right in the kidney. Okay, cool.
Hell of a hit.
No, I'll stay there. That's fine. That's my turn.
Trent.
Right, it's on me. Okay. I'm out of really cool things to do, so fortunately it's gonna have to be put my my horn away, and I'm gonna pull out my sword and shield, and I'm gonna run in and start poking. Do I still get advantage because of flanking, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's prone anyway, you get advantage.
Of course I do. Sorry. So with advantage, I think this will do it.
Melly-Drent.
No, it doesn't. It's done it on my own thing. But I got a 24, if you want to believe me or not. I can reroll it if you want.
I shall honourably believe you.
Yeah, I rolled it on the...
Roll for damage.
Yeah, this should work though. So 8 points of rapier damage.
Radiant.
Rapier, as in
Radiant.
slashing. Yeah, it's not magical
Yeah.
damage. And that ends my turn. But I've got my shield out, so my AC's up.
As you do hear telepathically, the Garlic Rune Master whisper to you all once again, "Radiance is the way." Lovak, you're up.
Cool. I'm pretty hurt, so just gonna stay where I am and fire a crossbow. I get advantage through Sylvie Barbs. Is that still around?
Oh, yes, it would still be around, but it's cancelled out from he's prone. So it
Yeah,
just goes straight.
And
Oh,
the
is he
prone
prone?
is an advantage at distance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
sorry, mate.
You can retcon it if you want. If you want to do
yeah.
something else.
I'll run up and hit him then. He's
Yeah.
prone.
Okay.
Let's try and finish this off then.
Let's just say the Garlic was spurring you on, mate.
Yeah.
I'm ready to believe in the crit.
Oh, that'd be a finisher, I think. Especially with sneak attack. So this will be at advantage.
Okay, shit. So that means something then. Alright. I don't know what to do. so much to read on this sword. Sorry.
It's alright, I'm just reading something in the book as well. Just want to be sure on something.
Yeah, it's a normal attack then. Got advantage, right?
Yeah, it's advantage because he's prone.
Here's the 1, 2. So we've got 24 to hit.
Hits.
Guess that hits. So that's 12 piercing damage, 5 radiant damage, and 12 for the sneak attack.
So that's 24 plus 5, but as the radiant energy pierces through this creature, you see it has like a burning effect as it lets out a howling screech. As that damage is doubled.
Okay, nice. And then we'll go in with the offhand, the short sword of wounding.
34.
For a 11 to hit.
Unfortunately, the second strike comes in and misses. Did we clarify? Does Sun Fury do straight up radiant damage, or is it just that additional piece?
Just that additional one.
Just
I
the
think.
additional piece. Okay. I wasn't sure because I remember we had this discussion before.
Just gonna check. Oh, don't worry. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I have to move. Yeah. Just checking with you. If I move away, he doesn't get an opportunity attacks. He's prone, right?
He does, but it'll be a disadvantage.
He does.
Yeah, I had to look this up yesterday because some people were prone. Because it can still see you, it can still take a swipe at you.
Can I retcon and not be within 5 foot and being 10? I forgot about that. He might be able to hit me with 10.
Yeah, I mean, you have a range, so that's fine. I mean, you usually do that anyway, so I'm happy with that.
Thank you. I'll stay where I am then. But he's quite large, right? Yeah, he might be able to attack me. Cool.
Okay. As Brovak's up next, and he runs towards the creature, following your lead as he seems to become less nervous as Grupan has fallen to the floor once more, and he strikes in with his Morning Star for advantage. And brother, look, as he just smashes into the ice around this creature. He rolled a 10 and a 7. And misses. No, brother. As that's the end of his turn, and we're at the top of the turn order as the creature doesn't seem particularly great. It's weakly. Doesn't seem to move in the same speed and haste that it had before, as it raises back to its heightened form and looks towards Drent in front of him, and starts to the shadows start to form around your body, but they don't seem to go for you as they move towards your shadow on the floor and start to pull it away in some sort of magical effect that you've seen happen before, but still odd to see your shadow disappear or attempt to be pulled away from you. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
10.
10. So you feel part of you almost become quite strange, like this odd feeling seems to consume you as your shadow seems to lift into this creature. And can you roll me a D100, please? As well as your strength and dexterity modifiers are reduced by 2.
Strength 97.
And your maximum hit points are reduced by 9. What did I say, 9?
Oh wow. Okay.
Because
Minus
you're level
2.
9. Yeah.
Dex and strength.
What did you roll on the 100?
A 97.
Oh. You fall unconscious.
What?
I thought it was either going to be really good or really bad. And it turns out really bad.
Okay.
Okay.
As in, go to
Something
0.
similar. Something similar that you saw happen to Broderson.
Oh no.
Oh,
I think you rolled a 98.
Okay. I'll roll up a new character for next session.
Broderson just get carted away to an asylum or something.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Conditions.
Grizz.
Yeah, unconscious. There it is.
Yeah, sorry, it's on Grizz, your conscious character for this moment in time.
Okay. Let's go take a bite out of him then, Grizz. That's my new character, right? Okay, so I'm going to take 2 more swings with the Blade of the Golden King. Furiously trying to kill it as I see everybody is falling down around me. I get a 25 for the first hit. 12
Hits.
damage.
It is letting out these faint.
That means it's dying. That's second attack is a 13.
Misses, so you take 12 points of damage, is that correct?
No, it misses, right? So he doesn't take any.
No, the first one.
Yeah, first one takes
Oh.
12 points of damage. And then he's going to bonus action unarmed attack again. Oh, where is it? First one.
26 hits,
Oh,
7 points of
26 for
damage.
7 points of damage, and the second one
Oh, no. Oh, I made a mistake.
a 27 for 8 points of damage.
Minus 12, and then minus 7, wasn't it?
Yep.
And then another one, minus 8. Oof! As it's just. As it starts to shake. But it still stays.
Still on it. Yeah, I can't use any of those. Thanks. So that ends Grizz's turn.
As we come to Turtle Bad.
Might as well bite him again. Because I don't think I'm going to benefit from turning back at this stage. So yeah, we're going to come in with another bite. With advantage again, yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Did that come through
hits.
twice? Yeah.
Yeah.
21.
+2. Oh, not as good that time.
Oh,
14.
it doesn't matter the +2 because as you take a swipe at him, the 12 was enough. It was actually how much HP he had left. Tell me how he dies.
Well, he gets bitten in the back again, and then the shadow just like shrinks down to that point where he got a chunk bitten out of him, and then he just vanishes into nothing with a kind of weird screeching noise going.
And a shadowy burst of energy just explodes and emanates as it kind of hits you all. But more so Drent and Lovac, who seem to already be under the impact of whatever this creature has done to them prior to this.
And killing it doesn't lift that effect.
It does not, as you now exit combat.
Who's still upright? Just Grizz and Brovak.
Is Lovak down?
No, I'm still up.
No, Lovak's up, right? It's
Okay.
only Drent that's down.
But Lovak's got some shadow effect on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
May I instantly turn back into Cathbad, please, Mike? Oh, I say instantly. I'm going to step away from the ice first.
You do. You turn back to your prior form.
Thank
Do
you.
I owe a death saving throw or anything for this, Mike? I don't know what the unconscious thing does.
No, you're just unconscious. You're not
Not dying.
that type of You're not dying yet.
Okay.
But as the shadow seems to hit you all, the hallucinations are far more vivid in Lovak's head and then Drent's, but you all seem to be hit by these strange momentary lapses of another world. The aura strikes you and a horrifying feeling washes over you as your mind is plunged into a nightmarish vision of a dark and desolate wasteland. Lovak, this is so vivid for you now. But as your eyes darken, the landscape around you appears twisted and shrouded in a perpetual twilight, suffused within oppressive gloom, as though you feel like you've been transported to this strange place that you've never experienced before. The scenery is oddly and hauntingly beautiful, with jagged blackened mountains piercing the dimly lit sky, casting long distorted shadows that seems to stretch endlessly. As you look around, the life and the land around you is just devoid of anything. Gnarled and withered trees like you see in horror movies are twisted branches resembling almost like skeletal figures or fingers grasping at the fleeting traces of any piece of light that touches this land. And the shadows twist and writhe in this place, taking on shapes that seem to mock life itself as they dance in the shadows, casting a sense of unreality upon everything they touch. And as you start to familiarize yourself, the air itself, you start to feel as though you're there. There's just an eerie stillness as faint echoes of anguished cries and mournful wails reverberate through the ethereal haze that seems to exist in this place, as though the very essence of suffering has permeated the atmosphere. And amidst this bleak landscape, a dark citadel rises from the gloom of the desolate landscape. As your attentions now look towards the horizon and your focus on this place, a fortress of obsidian, black stone adorned with gargoyles, skeletons, and other unworldly creatures rise up, and it looms with this oppressive presence with large imposing gates at its entrance, wrought with dark iron and adorned in sinister designs. And at the gates of the citadel, you start to see something you don't expect. A grand army of shadow creatures appear before you. These spectral warriors seem to march in perfect unison, their forms wavering and blending with the surrounding darkness. Their numbers seem endless, stretching as far as the eye can see. And they move with a chilling precision, each step resonating with a spectral echo that sends shivers down your spine. Steadfast in their movement, they appear to be marching outward. And just to help you envisage that,
Oh.
Oh wow.
and you all see these visions in your head. Belovac is far more vivid.
Crazy. Do you see bats?
Oh, they're pretty huge.
So are they
And
shadow creatures that we just fought, or shadowed figures? Or don't I know?
roll me a perception check, please.
Shit. Got a disadvantage on this, haven't I got 1. It's 10. But 1.
So, taken aback by sort of everything that is going through your mind right now, it seems to be consuming your thoughts. But you get a sense that these are perhaps creatures not as powerful as what you've just encountered. But as you look down at yourself, you almost see a vision of what has just consumed you. As though perhaps a commander of great legions.
Well, did anyone else see that? Is Trent alive?
Drent sees this, but he's unconscious.
Let's go wake Trent up.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Can we like try and do medicine checks on him to wake him up, or?
Sure.
Put my finger in his mouth.
I've got like a herb kit. I don't know if that helps.
I love the finger in the mouth thing now.
Can I throw a medicine check? See if see if that helps.
Yeah, go for it.
Nope. Sorry, Jen. You're dead. I tried.
I'll wiggle my finger again.
You going in with a finger?
Yeah.
Disadvantage, remember.
That's not my mouth.
5.
So between the both of you, you start poking around.
Go back.
Yeah.
Let me use your finger.
But as you do this, the hallucinations still strike you, Lovac, as they seem to interrupt your thought process, and you start to become agitated as you move away from Drent's body, but as you do so, about 2 minutes has passed now, and you start to feel a sense of normality.
I'll sit down then. Just try to wake him up. I'll just sit over here.
But yeah, Cathbad, as you continue to look down at Drent, you see his breathing is just in an unconscious state. Would you like to do anything else?
I don't know what I've got left in the locker, really. I don't know if a healing spell might work. I can try one. Or can I do like some sort of check to know if a healing spell would work or not?
Yeah, you can certainly do a check.
What shall I
Give me.
do?
You
Some
can
sort
give
of
me a
wisdom.
mix of Arcana or
Yeah,
a medicine
Arcana.
check if you like. Oh,
Let's
you've
do
done a medicine
Arcana because I
check.
just did a medicine. Yeah, let's do an Arcana. So yeah, would some sort of healing spell help?
Okay, as you start to look at Drent, you do see similar signs to what you saw with Brodison previously, and you do sense that there's a sense of magic consuming Drent at this point in time.
Okay.
Are my eyes glazed over black, Mike? Like they were for...
At this point, they are, yeah.
Yeah. But I think that'd be a very good visual for them, wouldn't it?
I don't know if I've got much else in my locker to help him out at this point in time.
So, as you start to press your thoughts for ideas, unsure after seeing Brodison and every effort that you tried, another 2 minutes or so pass by and Drent's eyes start to return to reality
Oh, phew.
as the darkness disappears and his pupils start to return to his eyes. And
Okay.
Drent, you awaken.
Okay.
But having seen equally perhaps as vivid hallucinations or visions of another place as Lovak did.
Okay. Am I still deafened?
That has now faded on you all.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh wow. That was really, really strange, concerning, alien. Not sure. Did you guys... anything happen to you guys? That spectral thing?
I saw a place of shadows.
I didn't know what to make of it.
Could it be the Shadow Realm with Stargoth resides?
As much as I hate to admit it, I think I think that might be one of our next destinations.
Really hoping to give that one a miss. I'm not gonna...
There's the abyss too, but
It didn't give me any sense of life, of the natural order of things, and I felt very unnatural around that.
trying to think now. What's the abyss she was on about, Lovak? Is that a different place you know of?
that's where the deity I once worshipped came from.
Oh. What's their name?
Grankor.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. Thank you. I know you've mentioned that before, haven't you? So is that a different plane, or do you think that could be on the Shadow plane?
It's just stories, but couldn't say for sure. But there's lots of legends that mention the abyss, and that's where the bugbear gods kind of reside. That's
wow.
Ground Cool and the others, which I can't remember. Really hard to pronounce.
Chris, does your order keep anything like this? Or the guild, maybe? I can't do
me to answer
Grizz.
that one?
I can't do Grizz. No, you'd have to do Grizz. Be like, oh, shut up, Trent.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I've heard anything of an abyss. Or of perhaps this Grankle. Seems like maybe, I don't know, one of those lesser gods, you know? Or maybe one of those made up stories from bugbear childhood. No offense, Slovak.
Well, I'm very confused after meeting all these other gods.
So we don't actually know who the god of the Shadow Realm is, do we, Mike? From what we've heard a few times? Because Sargoth's not the god, right? Because I've got all the other names. I've got Sargoth, and I think, because my handwriting's terrible, is that Sargoth is a general.
So it goes back to the origin story that was told to you, and perhaps the Garlic speaks up now.
The garlic, I knew you were so good.
The ancient paragons of the material plane was taken by Amon. But in the Shadowfell, his lands were entrusted to Sargoth, who wields the paragon of the Shadowfell. Hopefully that answers your question.
Okay. Doesn't leave room for Grankle then, be in the Shadow Realm. Okay. Is it far to your place where your mother is kept, Brovak? Because that's our first thing to do, right? Is to
Yeah,
save your mama.
I'm not in any rush to get to the Shadowfell, so I would happily continue our current path.
Didn't you say you know where he is, Brovak? She is.
Yeah, and as you sort of start having this conversation, you've all been just so focused that you do actually see from the cave mouth ahead a goblin peering out, who then scuttles back in to the cave as if he's just been there watching the entire time. Yes, brother. They're being kept in the cave system.
Okay. So I'll walk over to, where is it, Grupan? and I will start to chop his head off. And also remove his eyelids so you can always see his eyes.
Ugh.
As Drent is like looking away, definitely making sure he doesn't actually look at it, and says, Lovak, can you check if there's any treasure on him as well, mate, while you're there?
I'll do a quick pat down.
Maybe put your finger in his mouth. I don't think gold tough.
Trent,
Yeah.
did you check the spot where Mozor perished at your hand? Any
Drent
did he leave
runs
any?
over there. runs Drent's over there, sitting through the snow. It's bound to have left something. Anything.
As Drent, give me an investigation check, please. As
with advantage because I'm looking so feverishly, right?
yeah, I mean you sold it.
Oh, 18.
As you look around, you get extremely excited as you start to just brush away a bit of snow as if to find what you think in your head is a magical item, but as you pull it out, it's a shiny stone that's been carved in the waterfall. But it just does look like a gemstone. So perhaps it's worth some value. But your excitement ultimately fades because you've seen far grander gemstones in the City of Fortunes.
Piece of crap. I throw it at the wall. I don't want that gemstone. I will make my way back, unfortunately. Probably like a diamond now, you know, but that's okay. Dread sucks anyway. Ugh.
Were you looking at Gruban's?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to give me an investigation?
5. Oh wait. 5.
Yeah, disadvantage. Okay, so oddly, you seem to find
The rock I threw.
some soiled linen. So it looks as though Gruban's experience after death wasn't particularly great. But
Pooped his pants.
essentially, but quite noticeably though, and I just need to check this. Sorry, I can't remember what kind of item I made. Quite noticeably, however, I didn't create the item. Damn it.
Is it the head guard he has with a really like toothy face?
Hang on.
Because he's got a really cool photo image, hasn't he? It's a group man. Yeah,
is
like, he's
pretty
got
cool.
a mega scary face.
Oh yeah.
You do notice, oddly, that he seems to be wearing a thin cloak.
Cloak.
Which you didn't notice before. But it seems to be wisping in shadow.
Magical.
As you've just turned his body over, it seems far more apparent now. But you do sense, if you give me an Arcana check, please. You already sense there's something, perhaps, not normal about this item.
I'll
Oh.
pass and I'll ask one of the magic people. Cathbad's closest. Cathbad, check this out for me. Looks magical, perhaps.
Okay, shall I'll do an Arcana check as well.
I mean, it's not a great check, but you definitely get a sense there's some sort of magic to this, and as you look at it, clearly seems to be a cloak of some kind that seems to wisp in a shadowy effect.
Do you want to take the cloak anyway, Lovak, and maybe we can inspect it again while we're camping somewhere?
Or we can put it in the bag of holding if you want.
Yeah.
We don't want to carry
Yeah.
it on you.
It seems too good to leave behind. And Krupan did showcase some quite interesting powers that I wouldn't have thought he could have done otherwise.
Teleporting through shadows was very interesting,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Let's put it in the bag then.
You want to put it in the bag of holding, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just make a note of it then, Mike, and if you create an item for it, then let me know.
Okay, I'm wondering if it's actually created, if I took it from the manual, or if they're boots originally and I repurposed them. But anyway, they're called Cloak of Shadow Step. But I'm not sure if they're boots of Shadow Step in the DMG, and I just made a cloak of it. I definitely made it up. So, okay. Sorry, it's been a little while since since I created it. So yeah, so add that for now, and I'll send you the stats over for it. I've got them. I just haven't created the item. Okay. What was your investigation check, Trent, when you were looking at the ground? Sorry.
Oh, 18, I think?
It was 18, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Okay. What would you like to do?
How are we all doing on our resources and things?
Pretty
All doing
hurt.
okay. It's been a while, Mike. How far into the day are we? Do you remember? Like, have we been walking all day? Are we approaching evening? Are we the start of the morning and we've just had a
You
sleep?
are pushing late evening. Remember, you stopped at the goblin camp where all of that sort of stuff that you didn't know had gone on, but now you know it was probably Mozor's attack.
And then we crossed the river, went up through the mountains, and
so the river was before that, but you carried on up the mountains. But you took a long rest there, remember, before you scaled the mountains. So you probably arrived there late afternoon. So now you've had this combat. You're pushing into the evening.
okay.
The cave up there, do we want to try and rest in there, or?
Do you mean the cave that they all came out of?
Well, yeah, but they're all dead now, so could be safe.
Okay.
No,
I'll
just
make-
think, just from my own memory, we came in from the south, didn't we? So
Yeah.
we were heading this way, right? Right.
Yeah. I
Before
don't
we
think it's safe to rest, really.
Do you want to
Yeah.
investigate the cave, though?
I think so.
Yeah, we can't rest
before
on
we
the side.
go on, I'm gonna hand Grupan's head to Brovak because he got the killing blow. Here you go.
Did he really?
Again.
Yeah. Did.
No way. Oh, the first time. Yeah, sorry.
The second time it just animated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But Brovak was near it.
Yeah. as it fell apart, Broback took a swing.
Yeah. So it wasn't Grupan, right? The second time it.
No, it was just the animated corpse, and he fell apart.
Cool. Yeah, I'll hand over to Brovak. Say, here you go. You got the killing blow, and just make sure those eyes are showing.
Nice.
Thanks, brother. Oh. Can I get a hug?
Mm.
I'll give the most awkward hug and briefed as hug that you can imagine.
As
We'll do
like his teeth, he can't stop smiling.
we'll do a fist bump next time.
Okay, brother.
Tie that here onto your belt or something.
I know the way, brother. I think with this, though, we can command the rest of the cave. Unless one of the stronger warriors might want to challenge us. But
Well,
we can rest in there.
Do we want to have any preparation before we go in the cave, guys? I can spare some healing.
This is my brethren, you will be safe.
pretty hurt.
I'm going to give you some healing, Lovak. You look like you've seen better days. It was a rough fight there.
Indeed.
I'm going to
Very hazy too.
I'm going to give Lovak I'm going to pat him on the shoulder. Well, he's up here actually. And give him a cure wounds.
Thank you,
13.
Gaspard.
You're welcome, Novak. Trent, you doing okay? Brovak, you doing okay? Grizz?
Yeah, maybe we get a chance to have a short rest when we get in there.
Okay.
Like we can recover a little. I'm a bit nervous about using up too many of your resources in case we have to fight
Yeah.
or run.
That's okay. Okay, shall we, is Brovak leading the way?
Bro,
There we
Yes,
go as
come on.
well. He
Watch
leapt
the
over
ice.
that water.
Oh. The ice is following me.
No, nobody told Dredd about the ice, so Dredd obviously walks into it. Bang. Falls
Come
on
on,
his
guys.
ass, gets back up.
I won't go that
Yeah.
way.
Steadily walk around it. Slowly but surely, I've landed on my ass too many times.
Right. So, as
These shadow effects are still on Lovak, yeah?
yes, they are.
Okay.
I hope they don't last whatever you rolled on the amount of days, Mike. I don't want this for 97 days.
Minutes, hopefully.
Well, you've seen the situation with Broderson. So, swiftly moving on. Yeah, so let me just.
We should have put our fingers in Broderson's mouth. You'd be fine.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, Brovak. Has this happened to any of the people in the caves before? If so, do you have a magic potion that cures it instantly? Or some magic water that does it?
No, as I've told you, we've had people who are just lost to this dark, strange, magical darkness.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So yeah. So then as you exit the opening of this waterfall, you enter the cave system, and you're immediately struck by the sort of biting and chill that seems to fill the air, and the dampness. And as you see the cave walls glisten with ice around you, A low and eerie hum seems to echo on the wind as it rushes over your shoulder through the entrance and into the cavern ahead. And the scent of the cave is a mix of dampness along with a pungent smell that seems to grow stronger with each step you take into the cave. For Lovak, this is the unmistakable odour of bugbears, goblins and hobgoblins. As ahead of you, you see numerous campfires alight, surrounded by hundreds of shadowy figures. And as your eyes adjust from the piercing white light of the snowy outdoors, you see that these aren't shadowy figures, but hundreds of bugbears, goblins and hobgoblins that now shift their gaze towards you.
Smells at home.
Uh,
Are you sure we'll be safe here, Rovak?
Come on. As he lifts Grupan's head and walks further into the cave, as you see the faces and whispers. They see, and you the sort of it's an odd atmosphere, is almost excitement where you feel perhaps there should be perhaps fear or hostility, but it doesn't feel like that. Can you all give me a perception check, please? Great
15.
rolls. So as you look around and these whispers start to grow, you can see that the living conditions are extremely poor, like even for goblins. And Lovak, you know this more than anyone. And in the damp and cold surroundings, there seems to be limited warmth, and is provided perhaps from several small campfires, which create this atmosphere now as you're starting to get further in, filled with a smoky aroma of crackling flames and the odd scent of cooked meat. But unfortunately for most, the cooked smell is a torturous affair, as it seems many of these creatures are malnourished, with some too frail to even stand. And you get a sense that the actions of Grupan to protect the group has perhaps been more tyrannical than heroic. And even for you, Lovak, you're slightly taken aback by the poor conditions.
Easy. I'll immediately, get the rations out. Does Brovak still have the deer that we found in that trap?
He's definitely
carrying-
dripping in blood.
He's carrying the corpse around, right?
Yeah, let's say he picked that back up as you exited combat, and has dragged it into the cave with him as he holds Grupan in his head in his other hand.
I don't know how old that is, but it's fresh.
You just see movement, and you just see this air of excitement as a goblin approaches. Where's Grupan? Smaug said that you killed Grupan. His head, is that him? He's dead.
Yeah, I'll just point to Brovak's head.
Rovac said.
Well, yeah, Brovak's. So Krupan's head that's Brovak's carrying. He's got the mark of Grankul.
Oh gods! You are gods! May we feast upon this food?
I look around.
Let's see. Yes?
I look to the others. Say, yeah, they can eat, right?
As you see lots of like little goblins and bugbears who are slightly stronger than some of the others start to take some of these rations that you've, although with some reluctance now that you've said, start to take them away. Our new leaders.
These strange folk like to burn their flesh and eat it. Maybe we could do that in their honor. It's called cooking, is that right? Cookings.
You mean it's not raw?
I couldn't believe it at first.
I never thought I'd miss Broderson, but
We just need food. We don't care if it's raw, we don't care if it's cooked. As you say, just give us food.
Eat up, and I'll pass my flask of water around too.
The shadow screeches, did you kill them? Are we going to die?
At least 2 are dead.
Is there more? How did you kill them?
Wasn't that Rovac as well?
Yeah, I think Brovak did them all. Dieter,
He didn't the last one, but I'm gonna say to them that he did, try and big him up.
Yamaso and Yama told us all and we didn't believe. But you, as he points to Brovak, killed Grupan, killed a shadow creature. Like Grupan killed shadow creature. Brovak looks at Lovak.
Did they say Krupan killed a shadow creature?
Yes, I killed him. Yep. As he bares his teeth. I am your new leader now. You brought us forward. And there's just so much excitement filling the cave that nobody cares. It seems to be the last thought on their mind, but this sincerity seems to be unfamiliar to them. As thank you, as they still continue to share the food out. And sorry, I just realised as well I didn't give you a visual. Did that come up? Oh no. Just something as slight visual, nothing overly exciting, but the cave is filled with so many bugbears, goblins, and hobgoblins.
shall we rest?
Do they have beds here?
We deserve it. There's loads of space down there.
Yes, but actual beds with comfort.
We're out in the wild, Trent. We might have to make do.
We should have brought pillows back for everybody. Those things are great.
Do just need a good night's sleep in a bed and a bath.
I pick Trent up and I'll throw him in the icy water.
Bath.
There's your bath.
There's a few goblins around. A human.
I am not food. Don't go thinking I'm food now. We've just killed those lot. Don't make us kill you as well.
Yeah, these are not food. That's correct. Just
These
reaffirming
with
that.
us. These with us. Nobody touches humans. And anyway, humans kill you all. Oh, actually, maybe I won't say this. They won't kill you, but if you try to kill them, they'll kill you.
They kill you with the diseases.
Oh, filthy humans. You can smell them from here.
Yeah. I might need to spend more time in this bath then.
And then Brovak speaks to one of the goblins. Where is Moog? Where is my mother? Our mother? And one of the goblins said,
Moog! You seek Moog? You must come quick! Come quick! Many bugbear a week. She is one.
Oh shit.
Come, bring some food.
I'll snatch some deer off someone.
and they take you to a little alcove, similar to what you can kind of see on here, a bit further down in the cave, and you see again probably another like 20 or so bugbears and goblins sort of just huddled around a small fire, with some a little bit further back, just pressed into the alcoves in the walls. And
Moog is there.
as this frail bugbear woman sort of turns to you and just seems to sniff the air around and...
My child. Is that you? Lovak.
It's me. Here, eat up. Get your strength.
Oh, come here, my child. I have missed you.
I go in for a hug.
And you can see she's quite frail as she turns to you and looks up at your face. Oh, my child, what pretty teeth you've grown to have. You make a mother bugbear proud.
I smile.
And look at your hair, it's so thick and strong.
Yes.
You've
Yeah,
come to
wash.
save your clan.
I've come to save you. Here, eat. Gain strength. Let's get you better.
As she takes small nibbles on the food that you give her. As
Here's some water.
she takes a sip, but just rests her head, as it seemed to take a lot of energy out of her to speak to you.
Rest.
Yes, my child. Rest. I can rest now you are here. My family reunited.
As she falls asleep.
I'll put something over her. Like a fur, perhaps, that might be nearby, or something similar.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll just sit nearby.
Okay, and she seems to sit or sleep quite comfortably. As the presence around you, just of everyone, seems, again, something you know more than anyone, Lovac. Just seems to be a complete lack of hostility. A lack of disregard for even race or anything, even the humans that are present. They're not even looking to eat them. While there was a joke thrown by some of the, I guess, more, I don't know, able or more fed, energetic of the goblins, nobody seems hell-bent on eating human flesh.
What a relief.
Yeah, I'll be on guard just in case that happens.
I was going to say, Lovac, is it safe for me to rest up here?
just sleep near myself or my brother.
I'll sleep lightly.
Maybe it's the first time we should do, a spot of watch keeping during the night.
Short rests instead of long rests.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sort of just sort of sheepishly, like, sort of go and sit up against the wall near where Lovac and Brovac and the Moog, was it the mother's name? Just sort of sit down, just keep my eye on everyone for a bit.
Are we resting here for the evening then? Would you like to make plans for the morning first before we head down for the night?
Yeah, we can make plans. As we're doing it, I'll just go through my possessions, see what I can give to the bugbears and people in need.
Cool, so as you go around doing that, some of the goblins do speak common. They don't all just speak goblinoid. Does anybody want to, or like, I don't know, Lovac, as you're going around, does anybody want to talk to anyone, or?
I'm gonna create a bonfire nearby just to add some warmth.
It's amazing.
As faces, as you do that.
And I'll just, say, please feel free to gather around.
And people do huddle around. Like Zoe, you're going to tell them a story.
No stories, but please feel free to share my warmth.
Well,
I'm
I do
not
have
much of a
maybe
storyteller.
story someone could tell me while we're sat around there. I don't know if Lovac or Brovac you'd like to do it, or maybe your mother, but could someone tell me the tale of Granko? How he came into being?
Grankle?
So I think Grankul's one of the lesser deities that follows here. I chose to follow him because I'm not very strong, and Grankul kind of he helps with skills such as stealth and ambushing. So that's why I follow Grankul, not Hrugek. I think that's how you say it.
Yes, Hogrek. But Grankor, master of stealth and cunning, a steadfast hunter. You are not the only one. Lovak, who believes in Grankle. Grankle's shrine we found. This is in this place.
That where the portal might be.
Portal? What is portal?
Yeah. No portals there?
Let's
We've
go
got kids
investigate
to
the
know.
shrine.
Portals? And some people are like, no, you bring death to us.
Well, we did just save you. Like, don't you think we would probably be able to sort the portal out as well if there's one nearby that you know
Fine.
of?
But you see the shrine. You go there like it's dangerous.
Wait, the last portal we went to, wasn't there that like the fire elemental there? Was that where we landed after we that was where after we left after we fought Moses?
You had a dragon on your
We
side.
landed with rock hardcore.
Yeah, but if you remember when we landed in the like really hot like lava,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
the big freaking
Yeah.
thing wanted to come out and fight us. I can't
Right.
believe we just ran away.
Yeah, the guardian or the keeper of the crystal. Isn't it?
Well,
I am right in thinking that we have like some sort of portal to the elemental air plane somewhere near here, right? It
This
was
is what you were told.
That's what we was coming up here looking for before we realised what was happening with Novak's mother.
let's investigate tomorrow.
Agreed.
Yes, rest. Strength is needed for shrine. Strange
so dark when you say
energy.
this.
So strange energy. It reverberates the cave. Rocks fall. It's scary. But yes, rest. Rest.
We must.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Are we gonna take a rest now? Of some kind before next session?
Sounds a really good idea.
Who's gonna watch from the shadow creatures?
Shall we take a short rest and sort of assume that we're taking watch, or what do we think?
Brent doesn't do watch.
Yeah. I feel like it would be a waste of time.
So when Drent's like when it is bedtime, Drent's just rolling out his bedroll and he's gone.
Maybe Brovak could arrange some sort of watch for us.
Yeah, Brovek can help us out, right, while we sleep.
Okay.
We okay to get some rest in then?
So, if you want to bed down for the night, you may take a long rest.
Done. No take backs.
As
Oh wow, that was quick.
as you do
Stop right there
hear
for the fun.
far in the distance screeches familiar to that of the shadow creatures.
Okay.
In the distance seems to be echoing through the mountains,
You know?
almost like a sense of searching.
Problem for another day.
A couple of weeks, maybe.
Okay.
before I forget, do I get my 2 points back on strength and dex?
Oh yeah.
No.
No. And max HP is still
Down
minus
by
9.
Tis.
Make sure I make a note of that. -2 to
And actually, as you both slept, because you were both affected by the same thing, so Drent and Novak, you keep seeing visions of the Shadowfell, or this strange place that you assume to be the Shadowfell, in your minds, as you just see these legions marching outward from this grand citadel.
Okay.
Mike,
Disturbing.
so
Yes.
somewhere down the line, we got some holy water, and it's in my bag. Did we hear that holy water did something to these spectral things, or have I just misread that from somewhere? Misremembered
I
it.
think it was the sense of radiance and holy damage, right?
Okay. I just can't remember why I had a big thing of holy water on me and where we found it, but I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe try
Okay.
drinking some in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm more than happy for you to try that. Do that whenever you want. See if it has any impact.
Go on then, I'll try it now, because I'm sitting there and left. Anything? Tastes nice?
You do sense there's far more purity to this water. And unfortunately, doesn't seem to stop these strange visions that you get in your head, or seem to return the strength to your muscles that seem, I don't know, to be a bit dull and faded right now.
Okay.
It's worth a
Worth a
shot
try.
though.
Yeah. I'm not even sure where it came from. I'm not sure we found it.
It's a little bottle that you found where Mozo attacked the goblins, and it was crudely written "Holy Water"
Yeah, that's it.
in Goblin.
Someone else must have told me that then. So I won't speak Goblin.
So yeah. So you rest down for the night, and I think it's probably appreciate the time. Sorry, we've run quite a bit over. Appreciate that's probably a good place to end tonight's session, as we'll no doubt wake up a little bit more revitalized, or especially a little bit more revitalized for some, not feeling the effects of whatever's just happened to them, and pick up in the next session in 2 weeks' time. So with that then, I'll just say a big thank you to everybody for watching us this evening. If you are watching us live, or if you are watching this back, then hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks' time, which will be the 21st of November, as we'll return to the adventurers as they continue through the Goblin Ranges in search of, well, a portal, but their next stop perhaps a shrine of Grankle, so a ancient bugbear deity that seemed to enjoy hunting. But anyway, we'll pick up more of that mystery in the next session. But yeah, again, thank you for watching. We are the Conduits of the Chaos, and thank you everybody who's attended the session tonight. Hopefully we'll have a bit more of a fuller party next session. But that's us for tonight. Hope you have a lovely evening, and we'll catch you all in 2 weeks' time. Good night.
Bye.
Cheers out. Thanks.
Yeah. Bye.